with Edgar Lamug of BlackRock Property Management. Hey Edgar, thanks for stopping by again, man.
No problem. Thanks, Dean, for always having me.
So, the last two videos we talked, real high level about issues. So today I wanted to dig into some of the details, right? Because that's where the devil is. So let's start off with something simple, the basics. As a landlord, what if I wanted to gain access to my unit, just to see how the condition is? No issues, just wanted to see how it looks, and I haven't seen it for a while. What are the time frames that I have to deal with that?
Sure. The way it currently stands right now with the Hawaii Landlord Tenant Code, a 2-day notice must be given in writing to enter the unit for any reason, for any inspections, just any general notice of entry. 2 days should be given.
So 48 hours then.
That's correct.
Okay. And then, so what if I get a call and they say something needs repaired? How do I handle that? Is there a time frames I have to be concerned about in terms of those repairs?
Yes, absolutely. That's a great question. Oftentimes, if you don't know this, you can potentially land into some kind of legal ramifications. So, as a rule, basic repairs need to be addressed within 14 days. However, in an instance where it is considered an essential repair, it needs to be repaired within 3 business days. So meaning essential, anything that deals with heating, electrical, or water issues, those need to be addressed pretty quickly.
That's a big one. As I used to self-manage my own properties, and I think back then, I don't think I even realized that. It's just like, oh, got a call, okay, you're moving along, and realizing that there's these mandated timeframes is kind of a big deal, right?
Absolutely. I mean, on the ramifications portion, should you not complete these repairs within these timeframes, the tenant would have the right to withhold $500 from next month's rent towards the repair of the issue.
So financial implications for the landlord.
Absolutely.
So speaking of financial implications, I think one of the big questions that I run into, is in a transition is the security deposits, right? Because as I've been a tenant myself, so as a tenant, I'm thinking, okay, this last month's rent, maybe more than that, I need to use it for the deposit for my next place, right? And so I want that back. If possible, I'm gonna be like, hey landlord, can you use this for my last month's rent? Or however, on the landlord side, it's like, okay, well, I want to keep as much of this security deposit that I need, because I can use it to make the repairs to get this place rent ready again, right?
Sure.
So maybe give us some guidance in terms of for this jurisdiction, how much we can keep and when, if we're on the landlord side.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's another valid question, whether you self-manage or have a property manager. You need to be aware of the time frames and whatnot. So general time frame, again, is within 14 days from the day they move out, a statement for any deductions withheld, and the remainder of the security deposit needs to be sent in or mailed back to the tenant. I would strongly suggest doing this via certified mail, so you do have proof that it was sent within the 14 business days.
Oh, wow. So it's like formal. It has to be submitted formally in order to keep it, and even what we submit back to them there's a time frame for those.
That's correct.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I mean, gotta keep those in mind. Even again, as a self-manager, I never even say, okay, return as that when I'm available to cut the check. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it. I always look at this as actionable intelligence for the viewers, so that they can make responsible decisions. And if we wanted to reach out to you for your services, what's the best way to contact you?
Again, you can go to my website at blackrocki.com, and I believe we'll also give some information or contact information on the link.
Yep, I'll leave it in the comments below.
Awesome.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. See you guys next week.
Thank you. Thanks, Dean.